Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. So, in this video, we're gonna answer sample questions and hopefully napanood nyo na yung video natin sa lessons on operations on real numbers kasi gagamitin natin yung mga concept na diniscuss doon dito sa video na to. So, okay, let's start. So, for our very first question, what is 42 divided by 3 and 1/3? So, isa sa fastest way na magbibigay sa atin ng clue kung ano ba yung sagot dito sa tanong na to is to divide yung 42 by yung whole number muna natin na 3. So, if we do that, 42 divided by 3, ang lalabas sa atin is 14. So, since yung divisor natin, meron pa siyang 1/3 na kasama, yung answer natin should be less than 14. So, sa choices natin, yung letter C, 12 and 3/5, siya lang yung less than 14 sa kanila. So, ibig sabihin, most probably siya yung sagot. Pero, let's check it. So, to be able to divide 42 by 3 and 1/3, convert muna natin yung 3 and 1/3 to an improper fraction. So, para ma-convert yung 3 and 1/3 sa improper fraction, kailangan lang natin i-multiply yung whole number at yung denominator. So, we have 3 times 3 equals 9. Then, i-add natin yung numerator. So, 9 plus 1 equals 10 over 3. So, yun na yung improper fraction natin. Tapos, to perform yung division, 42 divided by 10 over 3, we learned dun sa video natin na pag nagdi-divide ng fraction, similar lang siya kung magmumultiply ka ng reciprocal ng fraction na ng divisor natin. So, in this case, we will have 42 times yung reciprocal ng 10 over 3, which is 3 over 10. Tapos, yung 42 at saka 10, makikita natin may common factor sila na 2. So, yung 42, pwede siyang i-represent as 2 times 21. Yung 10 ay 2 times 5. So, we can cancel yung 2 sa denominator at yung 2 sa numerator. Then, we can perform yung multiplication. We will have 21 times 3 all over 5. Should result to 63 over 5. Now, if we divide 63 by 5, we will get 1, 13, 2, 12, 10, 12, and 3/5. So, tama yung sagot natin, letter C. Next question. So, what is negative 1/3 times 3 over 7 times negative 3 over 5 times 7 over 11 times negative 15 over 2 equal to? So, dito, before proceeding dun sa multiplication natin, wherein minumultiply natin lahat ng numerators and minumultiply natin lahat ng denominators, tingnan muna natin yung mga common factors sa numerator at denominator na pwede nating ma-cancel. That way, mas konti lang yung mga numbers na i-multiply natin. So, in this case, we can cancel yung 3. So, negative 1/3 tsaka sa 3 over 7. Then, we can cancel yung 7 sa 3 over 7 at tsaka sa 7 over 11. Then, yung negative 15, product lang siya ng negative 3 times 5. So, ma-cancel pa natin yung 5 na extra sa taas at saka yung 5 sa baba. So, ang matitira sa atin sa numerator ay negative 1 times negative 3 times negative 3. Then, sa denominator, mayroon tayong 11 times 2. So, dito sa numerator natin, una, meron tayong dalawang negative, negative 1 times negative 3. So, ang lalabas is positive 3. Then, nakamultiply siya sa negative 3. So, ang final natin doon na product ay negative 9. Since opposite yung signs ng dalawang factors natin. Now, sa denominator, we have 11 times 2 will result to 22. So, final answer is negative 9 over 22, which is letter D. Next question. So, we have 5 times 7 and 1 over 7. So, first, check muna natin yung choices. Kung ano ba yung form ng fraction na hinihingi sa atin. So, since sa choices, lahat sila mixed fraction, it's better kung makakahanap tayo ng way na hindi natin kailangan i-convert yung 7 and 1 over 7 to an improper fraction. Kasi, tatagal tayo if i-convert natin siya sa improper fraction. Tapos, i-convert pa natin pabalik sa mixed fraction. So, we suggest to do this method. So, yung 7 and 1 over 7, actually, ang ibig sabihin niya is 7 plus 1 over 7. Kasi, meron kang 7 na buo plus 1 over 7 na fraction. So, kung ganun, in this problem, we have 5 times 7 plus 1 over 7. So, we can use yung distributive property ng multiplication over addition sa problem na to. So, we can distribute yung 5 to 7 and 1 over 7. So, we will have 5 times 7 plus 5 times 1 over 7, which will result to 35 plus 5 over 7, or 35 and 5 over 7, which is letter B. Next. So, what is 13 and 1/3 minus 3 and 1/2? So, again, check natin yung choices natin. So, sa choices natin, mixed fraction yung hinihingi na sagot. So, since naka-mixed fraction na tayo, tatagal lang tayo if i-convert pa natin sila to improper fractions. Then, saka tayo magsusubtract. Then, i-convert natin pabalik to mixed fraction yung sagot. So, since alam natin from previous problem na, kunwari ito, 13 and 1/3, equal lang siya sa 13 plus 1 over 3 minus the quantity 3 plus 1/2, pwede natin i-perform yung operation ng ganito. So, convert muna natin yung minus natin to plus. So, we will have 13 plus 1/3 plus negative 1. Since kapag subtraction tayo, convert natin siya to plus, then i-reverse natin yung sign ng number sa right niya. So, we have negative 1 times the quantity 3 plus 1/2. So, it is important to note that when we're using this technique, kailangan naka-enclose sa parenthesis. Kunwari, yung 3 and 1/2 natin, yung 3 plus 1/2, naka-enclose siya sa parenthesis. So, ibig sabihin, whatever operation yung katabi ni 3 and 1/2, nasa labas siya ng parenthesis natin. So in this example, since we have 13 and 1/3 minus 3 and 1/2, may minus tayo sa tabi ni 3 and 1/2. So, ibig sabihin, yung minus natin nasa labas ng parenthesis ng 3 plus 1/2. And then, if nagulat kayo kung bakit bigla tayo nagkaroon ng negative 1 sa labas noong kinonvert natin to plus yung minus, kasi, kunwari dito, kapag meron kang quantity 3 plus 1/2, pwede mong isipin na meron kang positive 1 sa labas na nakamultiply sa kanya. So, kapag dinistribute mo yung positive 1, same lang naman yung lalabas. So, pwede natin isipin na yung operation natin is 13 plus 1/3 minus 1 times 3 plus 1/2. And then, yun na. Kapag kinonvert natin yung minus to plus, yung number sa tabi niya magiging negative. I-reverse natin yung sign. Kaya tayo nagkaroon ng negative 1. Tapos, yung negative 1, siya yung nakamultiply sa quantity 3 plus 1/2. Then, we're gonna distribute yung negative 1. So, we will have 13 plus 1 over 3 plus negative 3 plus negative 1/2. Since dinistribute natin yung negative 1 sa loob. Now, using yung commutative property ng addition, pwede nating i-rearrange yung order ng operands natin. So, we will have 13, pwede nating ilipat yung negative 3 plus negative 3 plus 1 over 3 plus negative 1/2. So, 13 plus negative 3 equals 10. And then, 1/3 plus negative 1/2. So, ang gagawin natin dito, hanapin natin yung common denominator, which is yung fastest way is to multiply yung dalawang denominator. So, we have 6. And then, i-cross multiply natin yung numerator at denominator. So, we have 1 times 2 is 2 plus negative 1 times 3 is negative 3. So, we will have 2 plus negative 3 over 6 equal to negative 1 over 6. So, yung final natin is 10 plus negative 1 over 6. Then, hihiram tayo ng 1 whole from 10. We will have 9 plus 6 over 6 plus negative 1 over 6. So, again, perform natin yung 6 over 6 plus negative 1 over 6. We will have 6 plus negative 1 over 6 equal to 5 over 6. So, 9 and 5 over 6 yung final answer natin, which is letter D. So, mahaba lang yung pinagdaanan natin na process kasi in-explain ko pa per step. Pero, pag kinumpare nyo or kapag sanay na kayo dun sa method na yun, compare nyo sa i-convert nyo pa sa improper fraction, mas mabilis tong way na to. Next problem. Simplify 150 over 1/260. So, sa pag-simplify ng fractions, pag may mga zero, automatic yan, makakancel mo yung numerator, yung 0 sa numerator at yung 0 sa denominator. So, in this case, meron tayong tig-isang 0 sa numerator at sa denominator. So, pwede natin silang makancel. So, ang matitira na lang is 15 over 1/260. So, we can use prime factorization. Recall, sa prime factorization, in-express natin yung number sa prime factors niya. Remember, yung prime numbers natin, we have 2, 3, 5, 7, and so on. So, i-divide muna natin siya sa 2. Tapos, if hindi na siya divisible by 2, proceed tayo sa next na mas malaking prime number, which is 3. Then, if hindi na divisible by 3, sa 5, and so on. So, in this case, yung 15, hindi siya divisible by 2. So, proceed tayo sa 3. So, 15 divided by 3 equal siya sa 5. So, 5 is prime number na. So, yun na yung prime factors niya. 3 times 5. Then, 1, 2, 6, prime factors niya, divide muna natin siya by 2. So, 1, 2, 6 divided by 2 is 63. Hindi na siya divisible by 2. So, proceed tayo sa 3. 63 divided by 3 is 21. Divisible pa rin siya by 3. So, we divide it by 3. 21 divided by 3 is 7. So, 7, prime number na siya. So, stop na tayo dyan. So, ang prime factors ng 1, 2, 6 ay 2 times 3 times 3 times 7. So, 15 over 1, 2, 6 can be expressed as 3 times 5 over 2 times 3 times 3 times 7. Cancel natin yung 3. So, we will have 5 over 2 times 3, 6 times 7, 42. That's our final answer. So, yung faster way to do this is pag na-express na natin yung numerator natin, which is yung 15, by prime factors niya, which is 3 times 5. Since dalawa lang naman yung factors niya, i-divide na lang natin yung 1, 2, 6 either sa 3 or sa 5. So, start tayo sa 3. Since alam din naman natin na hindi siya divisible by 5, divide natin yung 1, 2, 6 by 3. We will get 42. So, express natin yung fraction na 3 times 5 over 3 times 42. So, makakancel yung 3 natin. Matitira is 5 over 42, which is letter C. Next problem. We have absolute value of 3 minus 12 minus the absolute value of 7 minus 22. So, recall dun sa lesson natin, diniscuss natin yung absolute value, which is define natin as yung distance ng number from 0. So, ibig sabihin, i-disregard natin yung sign niya. Titingnan lang natin yung magnitude niya. So, if we have a negative number, yung absolute value niya is, tatanggalin lang natin yung negative. So, kunwari, we have negative 8. Absolute value ng negative 8 is 8. So, in this case, yung absolute value natin, merong operation sa loob. So, ibig sabihin, ipiperform muna natin yung operation sa loob bago natin kunin yung absolute value. So, para dun sa una natin absolute value, we have 3 minus 12. So, again, review lang if nagsasubtract tayo. Yung minus gagawin natin plus and then i-reverse natin yung sign nung number to the right. So, we have negative 12. Answer natin dito is negative 9. Absolute value of negative 9 is 9. Then yung next na absolute value, we have 7 minus 22. So, we will have negative 15. Absolute value ng negative 15 is 15. So, yung final na operation natin is 9 minus 15. We will have negative 6. So, wala na tayong absolute value sa labas. So, negative 6 yung final answer, which is letter C. So, next. In this problem, we're just gonna follow yung M-DAS. So, ang technique dito, hanapin nyo agad yung mga parentheses natin. So, dito makikita natin na yung left side, may parentheses siya. So, remember, kapag meron kang parenthesis, tapos may parenthesis pa ulit sa loob, yung nasa labas, gagawin mo siyang square brackets. Tapos, if kailangan mo pa rin i-enclose sa parenthesis yung square brackets, you will use curly braces. So, in this case, meron tayong parenthesis sa left, tapos inside nun, or brackets sa left, tapos inside nun, meron pa tayong parenthesis ng 14 minus negative 3. So, ibig sabihin, 14 minus negative 3, yun yung una nating ipaperform. So, we will have 14, then convert minus to plus, then reverse the sign of negative 3, positive 3, so 14 plus 3 is equal to 17. And then, nakamultiply siya sa 12 over 4. So, sa PEMDAS natin, parenthesis, then exponent. Pero in this case, since yung exponent natin nakaseparate by yung plus sign, ibig sabihin, kahit paunahin natin i-perform yung 2 squared, hindi pa rin naman natin siya masasama dito sa first term natin kasi yung plus ay nasa dulo siya or second to the last siya ng PEMDAS. So, okay lang if tapusin muna natin yung operations dito sa first term natin. So, we will have 17 times 12 over 4. Before nyo i-perform yung multiplication, pwedeng i-divide na muna natin yung 12 by 4. Since kahit nasa PEMDAS, una dapat yung multiplication sa division, as we mentioned dun sa lesson namin sa operations on real numbers, since ito, bar yung gamit niya, clear sa atin na yung 17 nakamultiply siya sa result ng 12 divided by 4. So, pwede natin i-perform muna yung 12 over 4 bago tayo mag-multiply to 17. So, if we divide 12 by 4, we will get 3. Tapos, yung 3, siya na lang yung multiply natin sa 17. Kesa, mag-multiply ka ng 17 by 12, baka matagalan ka pa, tapos saka may divide by 4. Mas maliit na number ngayon yung minumultiply natin, which is 17 times 3, which will result to 51. Then, 2 squared equal to 4, we will have 51 plus 4. So, we will have 55. So, 55 yung value nung nasa square brackets natin. Then, perform natin yung nasa right. So, 55 minus 30 over 3 times 5. So, 30, pwede natin siyang ma-express na 3 times 5 times 2. Since 3 times 5 is 15 times 2 is 30. So, yung 3 times 5 sa baba, makakancel lang. So, matitira sa atin is 2. So, 55 minus 2 equals 53. Letter D. Next. So, ito, comparing fractions tayo. So, ang unang tinitingnan dapat natin sa ganitong problems ay yung sign ng mga choices natin. So, in this case, alam naman natin na positive is greater than negative. So, hanapin natin yung mga negative numbers. Tapos, i-eliminate na natin sila sa choices. So, in this case, letter B is negative 15 over 16. So, tanggal na siya. Kung compare na lang natin is A, C, and D. So, sa pag-compare ng fractions, we can use yung cross multiplication. First, we have 5 over 8. Compare natin with 7 over 12. So, we just cross multiply. So, we have 5 times 12 equals 60. Dito sa taas natin siya ilalagay. Then, we have 7 times 8 is 56. So, 60 is greater than 56. So, 5 over 8 is greater than 7 over 12. Next, we compare yung 5 over 8 with 9 over 11. So, again, cross multiply lang. 5 times 11 is 55. 8 times 9 is 72. So, 9 over 11, yung pinakamalaki sa kanila. Letter D. So, yun. So, this ends yung sample questions natin for operations on real numbers. So, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the thumbs up button if you like this video. Thank you.